I, Shinichi Honda, am currently...
Shinichi! I want you to marry me!
What? Ruiko Shinobu was asking you to marry her.
So, no? What? You're going to turn down my sister's proposal? I'm gonna beat you up!
You're too scary! It seems that the girls who just came at me were ones of Shinobu's crews. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure she's the most powerful female gang leader who controls this whole area.
Yeah, sorry still, I'm not sad at all. Sister, please cheer up! I'll persuade him!
Didn't you say you were going to threaten me?
You're just hearing. It's your fault, she's depressed. How are you going to get out of this? What are you going to do? I think you should marry her now!
No, I don't want to get married all of a sudden.
Huh?
Ruiko Shinobu is so famous that no one in my school doesn't know her, and no one approaches her for fear of her. It all happened about a month ago. How did an ordinary high school student end up being proposed by the most powerful female gang leader? I was walking home from school as usual when I happened to see a girl lying down on the side of the road. Are you okay?
Who the hell are you?
Jeez, Ruiko Shinobu.
How do you know me?
We go to the same school and you're famous. You're hurt bad. Hold on, I'll call an ambulance right away.
No need. It's just a scratch. Don't bother me.
But I don't want you to get a scar or anything. If you don't want an ambulance, at least let me take care of the wound.
What? Why would a complete stranger go to such lengths to...
I can't just leave a girl lying on the street, covered all over with cuts and bruises.
You're a meddlesome bastard. Knock yourself out.
My insistence made her reluctant to let me take care of her wounds.
Aren't you afraid of me? If you go to the same school as me, you've heard of me, right?
Yeah, like you beat up a bear, or you beat like 100 men.
Am I the strongest primate in the world? Ouch!
Look, I haven't finished yet, so don't move.
Okay.
Hey, why were you lying here?
I was in a fight just now.
Oh, Ruiko Shinobu's so beaten up. Were you fighting an elephant?
No, it was a guy. He had about 10 people.
What? You won?
Of course.
It's unbelievable that she can beat 10 guys by herself. But then again, rumors are amplified, aren't they?
Even I can take on 100 of people.
Okay, that's it for the wound. I'm glad it looks like it won't leave any marks.
Why?
What? Because you're a girl. You don't want any scars, do you? What? Did I say something funny?
You're a strange one, aren't you?
What?
You're not afraid of me. You're meddlesome. And you're the only guy I know who treats me like a woman.
Is that so?
Because of my personality, I've never been treated like a woman before.
You just don't realize it, but I think many people see you as a girl. You're cute.
Oh my god! You just met a girl and say she's cute! Are you flirting? What? So you said you were going to treat my wounds or something, but you actually wanted to hit on me! You're going to bring me home when you see a chance and going to have fun with me doing this and that, but that's not going to happen!
That's actually what it is.
I knew it!
I'm kidding.
God damn it! I was so happy to be treated like a woman for the first time! I want my innocence back! You're a mesher!
Oh my god, she's the kind of person who can't take a joke. After that, it took me an hour to clear up the misunderstanding of I'm a masher. That's how I got in touch with Shinobu. Is that what you always have for lunch, Shinobu?
Yes! I need to eat meat to feel strong!
If you don't eat vegetables, you won't have a good balance. I'll share my bento with you if you want.
Did you make this yourself?
Yes.
I'll eat it then. Yum! Oh my god!
That's right. Hey! You ate it all, didn't you?
What? What's wrong with that? It's no big deal.
It's a big deal because I could not eat any.
You're a good cook, aren't you? That was so delicious.
If you like it so much, why don't I make you another one?
You sure? No, wait. There's no way you're going to cook me lunch for free. You're asking me to give up my body in exchange for free food? You're a jerk!
Oh, here we go again.
No, wait. No matter what, my body doesn't match my lunch. Okay, I get it. Now you're trying to make me fall in love with you by grabbing my stomach with delicious meal?
I'm not trying to make you fall in love with me.
But unfortunately, I'm not so cheap that I can fall in love with you by a meal.
The next day...
Hey, Shinichi, can you make me miso soup every morning?
You've fallen.
I just like the food you make. Don't misunderstand me.
Okay.
Darn it! You're making fun of me!
That's how I became friends with Shinobu, and that's how I found myself in this situation. I mean, why the sudden marriage certificate? Shouldn't people start from becoming lovers first?
Oh no! Are you dissatisfied with my sister's saying? I'm gonna beat you up!
You're too scary!
Hey, you don't want to marry me, do you?
No, I mean, I'm surprised it came out of nowhere.
No, of course, you don't want to marry me. You wouldn't love a rough, sloppy woman like me. It's no wonder you hate me. I'm sure you don't like me.
Here we go again. It's annoying.
Hey, did you say annoying? Get out of here!
We're outside, so we're out already.
I don't give a shit about the details.
Listen, Shinobu. I don't hate you, Shinobu. You're not very talkative, but you're friendly, cheerful, and fun to talk to. And you look so cute when you smile.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about? I'm not happy to hear you say that.
I know that Shinobu is the leader of the female gang to protect the women of the world. I know you're a really good girl. I don't hate you. I rather like you. It's not that she's a scary person as rumored in school, but she's actually a nice girl with a great sense of justice.
Don't say something make my heart beat so fast all of a sudden.
But, as expected, it's a bit sudden to get married. Or why do you want to get married?
Of course, it's because I like Shinichi.
Did I do anything to make you like me?
Because you make me meal every day! Treat me like a woman! Or say I'm cute! I can stop my heart from pounding when I'm with you!
Oh, I see.
Oh, we're third wheels, aren't we? I'm Emmy! Well then, sister, we'll leave you two, and you can take your time.
We've been left alone.
Hey, Shinichi, can I ask you something about...
What?
Why were you so nice to me? To be honest, cooking for you was troublesome, right?
I thought it was cool that Shinobu was doing so much to help people. I wanted to help you in some way. But when I saw the smiles on your face when you ate the food I cooked, I thought...
Shinichi...
So I can't say that I'm going to marry you right now, irresponsibly, but we can go out together. I was just about to say that.
Hey sis, we're in trouble!
Huh?
What the hell? He was just about to say something! The men that you fought with the other day, they came in with their friends.
Hey, Ruiko Shinobu! How dare you do this to me the other day? Who's that?
I told you I got into a fight with 10 guys, right? These are the guys from that fight.
Why did you fight them in the first place?
10 of them surrounded the girl and tried to take her by force.
I was just about to have some fun with her, but you got in my way!
So today is about revenge?
Yes, we had 10 people, but ended up being beaten by you that time. Today, I've brought 100.
Damn, that's a lot of people. Sister, we should call some people now. Even if we call them now, they won't make it. You guys better run. What? What are you talking about, sister? That's right. We'll fight with you. I'm the one who started this fight. I can drag you into death. What are you talking about, sister? Your fight is our fight. That's right. You guys are so...
Shinobu, I'll fight too.
What? Shichi's definitely not allowed. You have nothing to do with this. That's right. If there are more weak ones, they will slow us down. Stay out of here, you virgin.
Hey, it's none of your business if I'm a virgin.
You got so angry.
Maybe I'm a little stronger than I look. Maybe
you're losing your confidence at the end.
Hey, you guys! I'm not sure how long you can keep talking. You guys are done!
Hey, Shichi, forget about us and get the hell out of here!
We'll be fine.
What?
I'll take care of it. And then...
So strong. He knocked them down all by himself.
Do you still want to do it? Oh, I remember that face! You were the one who was called the One-Eyed Demon Shinichi Honda when you were in junior high school! Gah!
There's no way I can win this guy! Oh, help!
Well...
Shichi?
Oh, you're not hurt?
Oh, thanks to you. By the way, the One-Eyed Demon is...
What? When I was in junior high school, I wore an eye patch because I was a chuny. I was a bit naughty at times.
And then you were called as a One-Eyed Demon.
Stop it! Don't bring up my black history! Don't laugh at me.
I'm sorry. Thanks for saving my life. That was pretty cool, huh? You made me fall in love with you all over again. Well, I'll do anything you say to appreciate you for helping me.
What? So, can I have a, shoulder massage or a,
What? No way! Are you still a man? You're a fucking virgin!
Don't call me a virgin!
You can take me something like this as a token of thanks.
Then after receiving Shinobu's ardent appeal, I decided to start a relationship with her on the premise of marriage, but that's another story.
It's because you're always cooking for me. I made you a bento today. Please eat it if you like.
That's an awful lot of food.
Men eat this much, right?
You think all men are food fighters, don't you?
Oh, I'm sorry. If it's too much, you can leave some.
Well, I eat like a food fighter. I can afford this much.
Oh, really? Then please have it.
It was the first handmade bento she had ever made for me, and I couldn't leave anything. I ate Ruriko's lunch with all my might. I don't need to tell you what happened to me after that.
People are drawn to someone who possesses a desirable quality that they lack. I, Yuto Hasegawa, am one of those people. Miss Himeko, I've finished this.
Thank you, Yuto. You can leave it right there.
Himeko Kisaragi, a president of the school council, a respectable and high achiever. On top of that, she's attractive. God must have made a mistake when he created her for giving her such talents. It's an honor for me to be vice president to support her, but I feel too much responsibility.
I appreciate it because you're a hard worker who completes your tasks swiftly.
That's not true!
I'm glad I chose you as vice president.
Your personal feelings are almost getting the best of you.
Miss Secretary, did you say something?
No, nothing!
She's a secretary, and her name is Kaorina Nasigawa. They've known each other since middle school, and they are often whispering so I can't listen. I wonder what they are talking about. You are working harder than me, Miss Himeko. You've got more work than I do, but I admire you how rapidly you finish it.
Well, I'm the president. I have to finish the work faster than anybody else.
You usually leave almost all the work to me.
A secretary can do her work with only right hand, right? Do you want me to pull your tongue out?
I'm sorry!
I wonder what they are talking about.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing! Miss Himeko's profile is beautiful. Of course she is beautiful by nature, but I can take my eyes off her when she's staring at documents seriously. Oh no! She would be disappointed if I'm dazed like this. I have to work hard too.
I have no idea what this means. Miss Kaori?
Yes?
I'm done with this. Can you check it, please? Yes?
Nothing is written here.
Miss Kaori?
Yes! I'm sure there's nothing to correct, but I'll check everything just in case.
Wow! You've already finished that much.
Yes, of course.
Good for you. He's giving you compliments.
I don't see your hands moving.
I'll finish it quickly.
Well, see you.
Okay, see you.
Bye!
He praised me a lot today. If things will continue to go like this, Yuto will fall in love with me in no time.
Well, I don't know how that skinny boy can be that attractive.
Huh? Oh my goodness, I didn't mean for my eyes to be filled with homicidal intent.
You've got quite used to putting on the false face, Himiko.
Don't call me Himiko, you fool.
Oh, come on. We're alone here. I feel creepy calling you Miss President.
There aren't many differences.
No, I think everything is different.
Himiko Kisaragi, strongest leader of a group of female gang, having blonde ponytail as her trademark. When I was in middle school, all the gangs knew me and everybody was afraid of me. I was the strongest, but that doesn't mean that I was picking a fight on everyone. I was always picking fights with those who were behaving against my policy. You three extorting money from one guy? It's not manly. You should train yourself a bit. Don't let them beat you all the time. I wasn't thinking of changing my character after entering high school. I intended to maintain my current way of life.
Hey, Himiko! You look good in black too!
Not stylish prohibiting blonde hair. This is ridiculous.
Now you've lost your trademark, huh?
This black hair will be my trademark in no time. But... Ouch! Where do you think you are... looking?
I'm sorry, are you alright?
I met him.
I'm terribly sorry. Bye.
Himiko, are you good? Wait a second. No matter how little experience you have with men, falling in love in such a way that is common in women's manga is far too short-sighted.
I see. His name is Yuto Hasegawa. He's diligent and a high achiever. Doesn't have many friends and has no girlfriends.
He's a so-called introverted guy. He doesn't suit you.
I made up my mind. He will be my boyfriend.
Wait a second. He's from a totally different world than you.
You idiot. People are drawn to someone who possesses a desirable quality that they lack.
What do you know about it? And a guy like him would freak out and run away if a leader of the gangs like you would approach him.
Yeah, that's for sure.
See? So,
I'll change myself.
huh?
I'll quit being the leader of the gang.
What did you say?
I'll become the president of the school council.
What is she talking about?
I'll try to pretend to be the perfect person for Yuto Hasegawa. I'll approach him and win his heart. What a perfect plan made by me.
Will it work out that easily? Well, I guess it did work.
See that?
The best president of the school council with long black hair as a trademark. I never imagined that you would be able to act this good.
I was leading dozens of gangs, so it's a piece of cake being a president of the school council.
But you never had a romantic experience with anybody though.
What's your problem?
Why don't you ask him out?
Will it work out?
I guess so, maybe. You want me to contact him right now?
Excuse me?
Well, I'll look him up.
How come you have his number?
Huh? We are members of the school council. Normally we have each other's numbers. You mean that you haven't?
How can you exchange my number with him? It's like saying that I love him.
A world where you shake your smartphone and the other knows about your feelings. How scared.
Sunday, 11 o'clock. I was standing at the front of a movie theater.
I gave Miss President 2 discount tickets for the movie. Why don't you go with her?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, she told me that she prefers to go with you.
Miss Himeko picked me. Wait, hold on a second. Because we spent so much time together in the school council, it was probably simple for her to ask me. But this is a date, right?
Yuto, you came early.
You too.
I was kind of nervous, and I came early.
She's so adorable.
Well, then shall we go? What do you want to watch?
Well,
Oh, Violent Zombies 2 came out!
Huh?
Well, how about Love Spiritual?
But you just said...
I prefer movies about love and hope rather than the violent movies. That was close. I have to be careful not to give myself away.
Did you say something?
No, nothing.
The movie was good.
Indeed, it made me feel relaxed. Thanks to the movie, I was able to sleep well.
Oh, aren't you hungry?
Yes, I'm hungry.
Then we should go eat something. What do you want to eat?
Of course, let's go eat eki ramen. I mean, pasta. Let's go to a place where they serve tasty pasta. It was good.
Yes, it was the first time I went there, but the place was nice.
Yes. Well, both ramen and pasta are noodles. I guess I made a great choice.
Did you say ramen?
No, nothing. You know,
Huh?
I hope I didn't bother you by unexpectedly asking you out today.
Huh?
I'm sorry. God invited you without telling me.
Oh, don't worry. I was rather glad. Come on, say it. Now is the chance. If I can take advantage of this moment, I will never be able to tell her my feelings. Well,
What?
Huh?
Is this all? It's not enough. We can't buy anything with this. Hey, take everything out of your bag. If there's something valuable, we'll keep it.
Yes!
Those bastards.
Huh? You know them?
No, of course not. I have no savage friends like them. They are the ones that I beat up many times when I was in middle school. It looks like they didn't learn a lesson.
Excuse me, Miss Himeko. I'll have a word with them.
Huh? But please, wait here. If you do something stupid, you might be in danger.
But I just can't stay here and watch. You keep back and stay here. I will go alone. Hey, what? I've been watching. You two are extorting money from him.
So what?
Give him back what you've stolen from him. Are you trying to be a hero? Your voice is shaking.
Oh my god, he's scared. Why did you come here? This is hilarious.
Damn. I shouldn't have done what I'm not used to doing. Against my will, my body wants to escape from this place as quickly as possible. But
Hey you, get out of here now.
Okay. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
That's enough.
Who the hell are you?
Huh? What are you?
I don't know who you are mistaking me with, but I don't know both of you.
Ouch, 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 ouch!
By the way, the most gorgeous girl with a blonde ponytail once said that if you don't learn a lesson after getting beat up once, you shall be whooped completely.
I'm terribly sorry!
Well, case closed, huh?
What do you mean by case closed? You were reckless.
Oh, come on. Everything turned out fine.
I can't believe this. If they would have punched you, you could have gotten hurt.
But I just couldn't stand there watching. I'm sorry, but this is what I was yearning.
What?
To be a cool guy who would help weak ones quickly. You were really cool back there.
What? Huh? But you have mistaken me. I tried to intimidate them a bit, and surprisingly, it worked out. You know what I mean?
Yes, I was always yearning. To be cool to help weak ones quickly. The strength that I don't have.
You should train yourself a bit. Don't let them beat you up all the time.
Miss Himeko's profile is beautiful. People are drawn to someone who possesses a desirable quality that they lack. So, Miss Himeko,
What?
I've always loved you. To tell you the truth, I loved you, Himeko Kisaragi. Bonus manga.
My name is Kaori Nanasegawa. I'm a #1 follower of the great Himiko, and she is the great leader of the gang, Himiko Kisaragi.
I'm going to become the president of the school council.
She quit being the leader and suddenly she started saying that she would become the president of the school council, which was really weird.
Kaori, I have a campaign speech coming up. Can you prepare a manuscript of the speech that will touch everyone's heart?
Sure.
A president of the school council needs to be intelligent, so you will study hard and explain it to me easily.
Sure.
Kaori, as usual, you were the #1 student in your grade. I admire you.
She's going to be a scientist or a minister one day. You got soft too, Kaori.
No, this is not what I'm dreaming of. My dream? This is not what I'm dreaming of.
Kaori is shifting.
My high school days. If a beautiful girl sat next to me, it's like a dream come true for all boys in school. I'm Mamoru Aida, and actually, I was lucky about that.
What? Why are you staring at me?
She's Kiriko Asagiri, who sits at the left of me. She's one of the most beautiful girls in class. However, she's a little strong-willed and sometimes it's her only fault. Oh, I wasn't staring at you.
Yes, you were. What? Were you staring at me because I was too pretty? Well, since you're one of those unpopular guys, you can't help but watch a cute girl. You're too self-conscious. I'd rather watch a sky rather than your face.
She's Kuko Hiyama. She sits at the right of me. She's also one of the beautiful girls in class. However, she speaks acrimoniously a little, and sometimes she's scary.
Why should I receive such a comment from you, Kuko? Mamoru is too generous to deny it, so I'll say it out on behalf of him. Oh, are you jealous since Mamoru doesn't look at you at all? Not at all. By the way, Mamoru sometimes looks at me. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does.
Right, I must be overjoyed. The two most cute girls in the class are sitting next to me. Yikes. Unless those two girls are fighting each other every day over me. Lunchtime.
Hi, are you alone, Mamoru?
I happen to be.
You're such a loner. There's no sign of girls around you, and you have few friends.
Oh, that's not true!
Really? Where's the girl? Where? Where?
Well, there's no girl.
Relieved.
Relieved?
Because it won't make sense for a guy like you to have a girl. I'm happy that my speculation was right. That is why I was relieved.
You're so harsh.
Who cares? It's the truth. You can't help it. It makes me sad watching you eating alone, so... You are so mean. Huh? You're not just mean but evil. Cutthroat personality. Extremely brutal. Shutting your mouth is not enough. You should sew your lips together. How can you...
Oh, Hiyama-san.
You can call me Kuko.
I'm kinda hesitant to call you that.
That's fine. I'm your friend.
Oh, really?
Yep, really.
I'm overwhelmed. Such a cute girl calls me her friend. To be honest, I don't need any friends beside her.
You can call me Kuko. Don't be shy.
But even though we're friends, it's hard to.
Hey, wait a minute. What, Kuo Kiriko? What a bad mouth, like an alias. Hey, don't cut in our conversation. Right back at you. You're not a friend, so you should leave here immediately. Outsider. I'm his friend too.
Huh?
I'm his friend.
Eh?
What? You don't like it?
No, I thought that you didn't like me.
Huh? Don't determine others' feelings.
I'm sorry. What's this threatening attitude? But I'm happy. Not only do I have two cute girls sitting next to me, but both of them claim that I'm their friends. What more can I ask for? However...
Well, it's fine. Anyway, let's have lunch. We shouldn't waste our lunch break. Your presence makes me lose my appetite. You should disappear for the sake of us. Your dark aura makes me lose appetite. You can disappear right now or become a clown and make us laugh. You can choose either one.
Yikes! I wish they weren't fighting by my side. Why are these two on bad terms with each other?
Hey! Don't ignore me, man. What? Show off? I just said hey. And what do you have to say to me to show off? What do you want? Make it short. I've been thinking for quite a while, but you always look at me as an enemy. No, I don't. It's because you flirt on Mamoru. I'm just protecting him. You're his what? Don't stick your nose in, sis. You're not his girl. I'm not his girl, but I'm closer to him than you. On what basis can you say such a thing? First of all, are you in love with Mamoru? How can I be in love with Mamoru? Then you don't have to worry about a thing. But that doesn't mean that I don't like him. Ignorance is the foremost feeling of love. Goodbye. Wait! Who do you think you are? Are you in love with Mamoru? I don't have to answer that question. Oh, I get it. Look at your face. It's obvious that you're in love with him. You're not even his girl, but you're being jealous of me because I sit next to him? Huh? Why do I have to be jealous? First of all, Mamoru is in love with me. Huh? How can you be so sure? How can I forget it? It was a month ago. Oh, shoot. I forgot my eraser.
Hiyama-san?
Huh?
You can use mine.
I like him. This is what happened. He just borrowed his eraser? So what? It's not just borrowed. It was during the test. He felt that I didn't have an eraser. This proves that he's very aware of me. I'm surely loved by him. Huh? I was expecting a dramatic episode, but this is nothing. I have to say that he loves me more than you. How can you say such a thing? He's always staring at me. This proves that he likes me. It's hubris. No, it's not. Yesterday, I met his eyes 29 times. Today until now, it's 17 times. Isn't it instead Mamoru watching it 29 times, but it was you watching him 29 times? If you don't look at him, you'll never meet his eyes. Also, it's gross if you're counting. I won. Don't declare victory by yourself! You lost over an eraser. I haven't lost! That was so unreasonably humiliating! So don't say it!
In the afternoon, we had home economics class. We were in groups and cooked cookies.
Hey! Yours isn't mixed at all! Your move isn't swift! Shut up, the egg you cracked had an eggshell in it. You're the worst.
Gosh, they really don't get along.
I'm done with you! I can't make a satisfying cookie with you! I totally agree with you. I can work with you.
Since we're in the same group, can we try to get along?
Be quiet! Yup, you should be quiet.
Okay. Surprisingly, it looks like Kiriko's good at cooking. Kuko, on the other hand...
Oh, it seems like you're not making much progress. It's none of your business.
Hiyama-san? Do you need some help?
I'm fine. You don't have to do anything, Mamoru. I'm going to make you yummy cookies.
Oh, okay.
Ta-da!
Wow!
What do you think? They're quite good, aren't they?
Yeah, surprisingly.
What do you mean by surprisingly? Here, try them.
All right. Eh?
I don't want your hands to get dirty. I will feed you.
Well, we are in a home economics class. Our hands will get dirty.
You didn't cook at all.
She's right. I'd rather cook.
How dare you say such a thing when I'm going to feed you? Just open your mouth.
Okay.
How is it?
Wow, it's tasty.
Of course it is. Oh, yours are not even done yet. I think you can't do anything about it. So, should I help you? No thanks. I can bake it by myself. You don't have to act tough. I can tell you that you've never cooked before. I can easily imagine what kind of cookies you're going to bake. What? You look so serious. I can't tease you.
Oh, you've also finished baking.
No, it's that. Sorry, Mamoru. I couldn't bake it well.
Oh no, you did well. The appearance doesn't matter.
Yeah, they don't look good.
Oh, I failed to support her.
I'm going to throw them away.
No, you don't have to.
Such damn cookies. I don't want you to eat them.
You don't have to worry.
You're right. After seeing my perfect cookies, you can't let him eat yours.
Hey, Asagiri-san.
So I'm going to eat them. Huh? It's not that bad. Huh? Cookies will break in your mouth when you eat them. It doesn't matter whether it's broken or doesn't look good. You're such a second-rater worrying about it. You tried hard to cut the dough into a bear shape. But thanks. You don't have to thank me. Asagiri-san is a good person. Finally, I realized. Surprisingly. I told you to stop using that word, surprisingly.
These two girls seem to be hostile, but actually, they might be two of a kind. Anyway, I'm glad that they have good vibes. I think.
So, Mamoru, which one tastes better?
Oh, well, both of them are delicious and...
Of course, mine is better. Your cookie is out of the league. Yours is a thin cookie with only good appearance, but mine is filled with substance. Therefore, it is obvious that Mamoru will choose mine. Huh? Your cookie substance overflew when the surface is cracked!
Yikes. Let me take that back. They're still hostile. Probably.
I'm Katsuji Mori. I'm just an ordinary 11th grader. However, in my class, there's this.
Hey, you!
The girl who's known as the most gyaro bitch in school calls me.
Marry me!
She pinned me against the wall. What? Marry you?
Exactly.
I don't understand what you're saying. If this is a new style of hitting on somebody, I think there are better candidates elsewhere.
I never hit on somebody.
Boys will hit on you. You're a true gyaro bitch.
Who are you calling a bitch? I'm still No, this is not a point now. You know, I want your younger sister, Kotone.
Yeah, I have a younger sister who's in the 3rd grade now. I think Yuka's younger sister is in the same class with Kotone. The girls get on great together. Through the girls' relationship, Yuka is close to Kotone. Even though we are in the same class, I've never talked to Yuka before. But through our sisters, we started to talk to each other.
Tell me what food Kotone likes the most.
Kintoba.
I want to be Kotone's older sister.
Huh?
Kotone is so cute. I'm so happy when she calls me sister. I can't stop doting on her.
It was you who is making my sister gain weight.
However, I began to feel what I want to be a real sister.
I see.
But we're not blood related, so after a deep deliberation, I came up with a good idea. If I marry you, I'm going to be your sister-in-law.
I see. No, I don't get it. Your leap in logic went into the atmosphere.
Don't be bossy. You can marry me. Do you have anything to complain about?
Yes, I do a lot. I like neat and decent girls, like those humble girls who would naturally serve vegetables for others.
Yikes. You're a dreamy fantasy for girls.
Shut up, shut up! I have no interest in marrying such a gyaro bitch like you. You like younger boys and are attracted to children.
Who's only attracted to children? I rather doting on my sister.
That's not the point.
I don't know what to say, but I'm going to be Kotone's older sister. I promised her.
No way.
Why not?
Anyway, do you really want to marry me because of such a stupid reason?
Well, it's not that I'll marry anybody.
It's true that I'm Kotone's only brother.
That's not my point. Just leave it.
Huh? In the meantime, after school, Yuka promised Kotone to play with her today, so we walked home together.
Hello! Wow! It's Yuka! Gee, you're so cute! Welcome home! I'm so happy! You're home too!
I'm like a cherry on the cake?
Kotone likes her older sister than her older brother, right? Yep!
Yuka, let's get divorced.
We're not even married yet.
Then you're not even Kotone's sister yet. It's over!
Annoying.
Yuka played with Kotone after this. When she's playing with Kotane, she doesn't seem to be the school's well-known gyaro bitch at all.
By the way, where are your parents?
They're not coming back today.
I see. What about dinner?
I'm cooking.
What? Can you cook?
Sure, I can only cook fried rice.
Mother makes yummy fried rice. I can eat it every day. Every day?
Yeah, my parents are busy. I'm cooking for a week now.
Are you cooking fried rice every day?
Yep.
Unbelievable! Kotan is a growing child. She needs to eat a hearty meal to grow up.
I'm sorry. Can you cook?
I can make basic home cooking.
It's tasty! It tastes like my mom's cuisine.
That will show you.
Ugh, you're a gyaro bitch.
That has nothing to do with this. Oh, Kotane, do you like it? Is it yummy? Yup, yummy. Good for you, brother. You have a wife who can cook. Hey, why are you two blushing?
Well, nothing.
Right, nothing.
After this, Yuka came to our house often and made us dinner on behalf of me. She said she's doing it for Kotane, but she always cooks for both of us. I think she's a nice girl. She's totally a different person from school. She's always alone and late for school. She even skips class sometimes. I thought she was a gyaro with bad behavior and avoided her. But when I knew her through Kotane, I think she was not such a bad person. First of all, is she really a gyaro bitch? Yuka, aren't you a gyaro bitch?
Huh? What the heck are you saying?
I don't think that you're a gyaro bitch after knowing you recently. She cooks for us and she's thoughtful. She's exactly the type of girl who would naturally serve vegetables for others. When I told her so, she smiled dryly and said,
Well, something like that.
"You look so flashy."
People can choose what they want to wear. Don't judge the book by its cover.
Then why are you late for school often and skip classes?
I have a low blood pressure. I often feel dizzy, so I rest at the school nurse's office.
Is that so? Until now, I thought you were a gyaro bitch with bad behavior.
Well, I think it can't be helped.
I'm sorry. I said so many selfish things to you.
I don't mind, so it's okay.
No, it's not. I won't feel at ease.
Then I want just one wish to be granted. Marry me!
Okay, let's get married.
You gave an immediate answer? Why? He used to refuse my offer.
Because you aren't a gyaro, you're pretty and have a good figure. And also you're a good cook. You're also sensible and you love children. You don't have any weak points. You're just perfect.
How should I react to such comment? Anyway, thanks!
You're welcome. Awkward. When we reached home, Kotane was waiting for us. She felt there was a complicated atmosphere between us.
What happened? Nothing.
Right, there's nothing between us.
Did you have a fight? If you did, you have to be friends again.
No, we didn't have a fight.
When a married couple has a fight, they kiss to make up. Brother and Yuka are husband and wife, right? You must kiss to make up.
Me kissing Yuka? No.
Kotane, we didn't have a fight. You're not going to make up?
We have no choice. Yuka, we're going to kiss.
Are you serious? But it's that it will be my first. I'm not sure I can do it right.
It's also my first time.
Moreover, I don't think we should do it impulsively.
You're the one who impulsively slapped the marriage registration form to me.
Don't say that.
However, Yuka is right. I must make my feeling for her clear. I like you, Yuka. What about you?
I like you too. Since a long time ago.
What?
You probably weren't aware of me, but you were the only person who would naturally talk to me at school. People think I'm a bad girl and no one comes near me.
But I always say that you're a gyaro bitch.
Well, I didn't force you to correct it. Anyway, let's do it. Come on, do it.
We kissed and decided to date each other.
Just as planned.
I'm Sueharu. I'm in the 11th grade. This is quite sudden, but I'm in love.
Morning, Seharu.
Oh, good morning. Her name is Hanayo. She's a college student who lives next door. She's earnest, kind, and generous. Thanks for helping me study. I was able to clear my final test.
Good to hear it.
Hanayo, you go to that famous Sarubedo Women's College. You went to the national tournament. You're both good at sports and studying. I admire you.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Your boyfriend should be proud of you.
I never had a boyfriend.
Eh? Really? You're such a pretty girl, so I thought you were dating someone.
No, I'm not. I'm stubborn. Men like cute girls, not someone like me.
That's not true. You're very cute, Hanayo.
What?
At least, I think you're cute.
Flattery will get you nowhere. Besides that, you'd better hurry or you'll be late for school.
I get snubbed like this. It looks like she treats me like a child because I'm younger than her. Though I didn't think she doesn't have a boyfriend.
Pretty, he said. He also said I'm cute. Nobody said it to me before.
A few days later, after I learned that Hanayo doesn't have a boyfriend, I decided to tell her my feelings. Hanayo?
What's the matter?
To be frank, I've been in love with you for a long time. Please be my girl.
To be your girl means that you want to do various stuff with me?
Yes, eventually, I would like to.
How can I do such a thing?
I gathered my courage and confessed my feelings for her, but she got pissed off and dumped me. The next day,
Seharu, can you take us to the next door?
and she gave me a piece of watermelon. This is terrible. She just dumped me yesterday. How can I look at her face? Gosh, I don't want to see her.
Seharu? What are you doing in front of our house?
Hanayo, well, my mother told me to bring this.
Oh, watermelon. Great. Thanks.
Despite yesterday's awkward incident, Hanayo was her usual self.
Why don't you come in and eat this together?
No thank you.
You don't have to hold back. At first, your mother gave us this watermelon.
She forced me to come in, and I ended up eating the watermelon in Hanayo's house.
What's wrong? Don't hold back and eat it. Or you don't like watermelons.
It's not that.
Huh?
Hanayo was looking at me suspiciously, so I decided to ask her about yesterday. After what happened yesterday, how can you be so normal? To be honest, I was awkward to see you in person.
Yeah. Why?
You're not answering my question.
To be honest, I don't know. However, with you, Seharu, I would like to keep our relationship as it is. Is it fine? If you're not okay, I will consider it.
I understand. But instead, can you tell me the reason you dumped me?
That is... Do you really want to know?
Yes, I do. I'll accept whatever you say. Because I was younger than her, I'm not reliable, or she cannot have a romantic relationship with me. I was prepared for whatever reason she's going to say. Why did you push me down? Hey, so close! Nice scent! No, not that!
The reason I turned down Seharu's confession is... this.
I'm totally lost. Hanayo, you're shivering, but are you okay?
I'm afraid of... man. To tell the truth, I can't even talk to men. Needless to say, I can't stand skinship. I can stop shivering.
Oh, huh? But you're talking to me right now.
I'm fine with you, Seharu. I don't know why, But when I touch a boy, even if it's you, Seiharu, I can't stop shivering.
Is that why you pushed me down? If you're afraid, you don't have to do this, so please stay away from me.
I'm sorry. I thought I wouldn't be able to explain this properly.
I'm the one who didn't notice it, so I'm sorry. I must have made you uncomfortable without realizing it.
Oh, that's not true. I am fine. If it's Seiharu, I'm fine. If I don't get that close as now.
It's the so-called androphobia, isn't it? That's why you can't go out with me.
It's that I'm really sore.
I'm so happy.
Eh?
It wasn't because I was out of your league. I'm relieved. If I were told such a thing, I might have died.
Aren't you disappointed?
Eh? Why?
Seiharu had affection for me, and I said things that I'm not in the position to say, and I am afraid of men.
Everybody has their weakness. I don't like green peppers.
Huh?
You just thought that I'm childish.
No, I didn't.
There was a pause. You surely did think so.
No, I didn't.
Well, it's just natural to have 1 or 2 weak points. And don't worry.
I will worry. You gathered your courage and told me your feelings for me. But with my weakness, I can't accept your feeling, which makes me annoyed and sorry for you.
Hanayo.
If possible, I want to cure this. And I would like to face you seriously and reply to your feelings. But now, I can't even be on the start line.
It's my fault. If I didn't confess my feelings for her, she wouldn't have to blame herself like this. Okay, then let's cure it.
Huh?
I will do whatever I can do to help you.
But I hate to admit my symptom is hardcore. I'm even afraid of kindergarten kids.
Though you want to come over it, right? Then let's work on it. You should rather regret doing something rather than not doing anything. I'm sorry, I might sound cocky, but I don't want to see such a sad face on you anymore.
Seiharu.
Okay, then let's start from this, Hanayo. This was how Hanayo made her first step.
When I was small, I was harshly scolded by an adult man. Usually he was a nice guy, so it was so frightening. That was my trauma.
I see.
Moreover, I went to girls' kindergarten, elementary school, junior high school, and college, so I had no chance to have contact with men, and I couldn't get used to them.
So, let's start getting used to it. Here's a baby.
Where did you kidnap this baby?
Excuse me! My neighbor said she had to go to her part-time job and wanted me to look after her baby.
So cute.
For your information, he's a boy. Is a baby still hard for you?
No, I can't.
It's okay. By the way, didn't you naturally touch him?
It was possible because I didn't think he was a boy.
Oh, I see.
For me, men are totally unknown species. You're afraid of things you don't know, right?
Then suddenly I thought, why can she touch me? She was able to touch the baby before she knew his. I would like to confirm with you that I'm a male.
I know.
I'm not actually a female.
Yeah, I know you are not. What are you saying?
It's clear that she doesn't wrongly recognize my. So, in other words, does this mean that she does not see me as a man?
Your expression drastically changes, so it's fun to watch you.
After that, day after day, our rehabilitation days continued. Even if it was raining, stormy, thunderstorming. Then...
Thank you for looking after my boy. It's my pleasure.
Hey, let's play!
Come on, don't pull me too much.
She was able to look after an elementary school boy. You're getting used to it a lot.
Yes, it's all because of you, Seiharu.
Okay, let's move on to the next step, to a junior high school boy.
Can you slow it down a little?
You'll be fine. If anything happens to you, I'll protect you.
Seiharu.
No matter how many junior high school boys are there, I'm a high school student.
What is it? Your scale is small. Your words should sound cool, but
Sorry for not being cool.
no, you're cool. Thanks.
Nah.
Oh, are you shy?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're very high school boy in that sense.
Don't treat me like a child. It was true that I was shy.
Then a few days later, when we were looking after the kids,
I'm going to the men's room.
when Seiharu left,
Huh? What's this brat doing? He's the one who bumped into me and he's not apologizing? Huh?
what? Are you alright?
Oi! Are you this brat's guardian? Huh? This brat bumped into me and he ruined my best outfit. What are you gonna do about this?
What are you saying? You're the one who had a problem with the way you walked.
What did you say?
It's that. I'm saying that. The way how you uncivilly walk, that was the cause. Also, I saw that you were the one who bumped into him.
What an unreasonable claim. Do you have any evidence?
Be strong. If my heart breaks up now, who's going to protect these kids?
You're getting cold feet. By the way, you're a nice chick. If you apologize for them, I can let this go away.
No way.
What a cocky woman. If you need to learn a lesson, then I'll teach you one. Hold on! Ugh!
Seiharu?
Who are you?
Who are you? How dare you try to hit a lady?
Shut up, you bastard!
Seiharu?
Ugh!
What?
Are you okay? Seiharu?
No, Hanayo, please calm down.
Don't die, Seiharu!
Don't kill me off! After that man who was beaten with a single punch by Hanayo ran away. We were able to return the kid to his mother safely, and I...
Come on, stay still. You've caught inside your mouth.
Ow, ow, ow! Hanayo treated my wounds at her house.
Gosh, I'm grateful for you to guard me with your life. But it's putting the cart before the horse when you get hurt. If he had a knife, you'd be more seriously wounded.
But I'm glad that you're safe.
Don't laugh foolishly. Promise me that you won't do such a stupid thing again.
Ow, ow, ow! I wanted to keep my promise.
Promise?
I promised that if anything happens to you, I'll protect you. Well, actually, you were much stronger than me, so it was just...
That's not true. I got cold feet and couldn't move at that time. But you came. So I was... Hey, Seiharu. Do you still love me?
Yes, I do.
I see. I love you too, Seiharu. So why don't we go out together?
But if we're going to date, we'll end up doing things like...
I know, of course.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. If it's okay with you, Seiharu, I'm not able to do it now, but eventually... Are you okay with this for the moment?
After that, I think Hanayo was under too much pressure. She fainted with steam from her head. Anyway, I started to date Hanayo. Bonus!
I'm going to announce my target.
Okay.
Today, I'm going to kiss Seiharu. Hey! Don't sleep in front of your girlfriend when she's making a big announcement.
I'm sorry, I thought that I should listen to sleep talking while I'm sleeping.
That's harsh.
Because your target was the same yesterday, and the day before yesterday, and even last week, and you never cleared it.
Oh, that's...
Hanayo, don't rush and take it easy. You can't suddenly kiss.
Seiharu, I want to kiss.
What a straight answer.
I'm nervous that you might get fed up with your girlfriend who cannot express your love to you.
Hanayo, I love you.
I love you too.
Wasn't that a straight expression?
You so.
I'm Malcolm Agawa. I'm a sophomore in high school. My parents' motto is, "He who does not work shall not eat." So, work. Following their advice, I have a part-time job at a cafe.
Hey, Malcolm! There is a very pretty lady at table 4. Do you want to go take her order?
No! You're in charge of serving customers in the first place.
Really? You don't have a girlfriend. So you should take advantage of this chance or you'll never get a girlfriend.
There is a very annoying senpai at work. We need to keep our private lives separate from our work. And how can taking her order be my chance?
That's so easy. You can pass her a note with your words of love written on it.
That's what they used to do in Heian era. We have no custom of sending a waka to someone we like today. Anyway, I don't do that kind of thing.
She's not Malcolm's type then.
It's not a matter of my type or not. Yachiyo Yayoi. She's a year older than me. She talks a lot and likes to tease others. She teases and messes with me more than anyone. But she's worked here for a long time, so I can depend on her with work stuff.
So, what's your type, Malcolm? Tell me. Don't just use your hands, but also your mouth.
That's the other way around. Maybe not. Not at all. She doesn't do her work at all.
Hey, what's your type? Tell me.
It's none of your business.
Who do you want to go out with? Someone older, younger, or the same age as you? Well?
I guess older.
So, you want an older girl to take control?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I'm older than you. So do you want to go out with me?
What?
Hey, what do you say? Do you want me to be your girlfriend, huh?
Don't tease me.
Wow, your face is so red. You're so cute.
Boo. She's so annoying. Here, take this.
What?
Don't say that. Do your job.
Ooh. I'll be back soon, so wait for me.
You don't have to come back soon. Do your job and serve the customers.
Do you want me to be your girlfriend?
She's making fun of me. I wish she would be, though.
Good work.
Yeah.
Phew. We work hard today as usual.
Yes, we did. It was mainly me that worked hard, though.
You have to work tomorrow too, right?
Yes.
It's gonna be us alone again.
Hey!
What?
Don't get too close.
Why not? Aren't you happy that you can feel my boobs?
What?
You're so naive, Malcolm. You blush so easily when I come close, even for a bit.
You're being too bold. But...
Huh?
There are 3 people working on other days. But why are we always alone?
Oh.
It's not fair. It was fairly busy today.
That's, I've been working here for a long time, and I can do my job well. So they make me work on days when not many people can work.
I see. I don't know who decides our shifts, but I hope it gets more well-balanced.
But you want to be alone with me, don't you?
Not really.
Really? Well, I'll go get changed now.
Please.
Do you want to take a peek?
No!
You're being unfriendly.
What's she thinking? Asking me if I want to take a peek or not. I know she won't like it if I really take a peek. I guess she thinks of me like a pet because I'm younger and has not much experience. She doesn't expect me to bite her hand even if she does try to pet me so many times.
Thanks for waiting. Malcolm, let's go now.
Okay, but to tell you the truth, I'm a bit happy that she treats me like her pet.
Malcolm, you're off tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes, I am. You're off too, right?
Yes.
Come to think about it, we always have the same shift.
Oh.
It's too much of a coincidence.
What? You don't like it?
I'm not saying that, but...
Then don't worry about it.
What were you gonna say?
Oh yes. I have coupons for this movie. So do you want to go with me? It's a date with a pretty girl. What do you think?
Don't call yourself a pretty girl.
Why not? Nobody tells me that, so I have to say that myself.
Well, I think you're pretty, senpai.
Huh?
What?
Nothing. That was out of the blue, Malcolm.
And a movie, was it?
Yes, a date.
It doesn't matter if it's a date or not.
It does matter. A date is a date.
Anyway, I'm free, so I can go.
Really? Yay! Then I'll let you know what time we should meet up.
Sure.
I'm going this way. See you, Malcolm. See you tomorrow.
Okay, see ya.
I'm so glad that he said yes. I got these coupons from my friend so that I could have an excuse to ask him. Though... Please give me those coupons.
Oh, okay. But why? You can only get 300 yen off.
Just because I'll buy them. How does 2,000 yen sound?
Oh.
She was looking at me as if I was such a pathetic girl. I can't wait. What should I wear to the date?
The day of the date.
Thanks for waiting.
Huh? She looks a bit different from usual. I've seen her in her own clothes so many times. But she's...
Huh? What's wrong? You're spacing out. Are you...
You look different today, senpai.
Huh?
You look more mature than at work.
Really? Oh no, he got me first.
To tell you the truth, she looks prettier than usual. Of course, she's always pretty, though.
Let's go! We don't have much time until the movie starts.
Okay. Come to think of it, it's the first time for us to go out together. She called this a date as a joke, but it really does look like a date. Oh no! I'm getting nervous. Shoot, I know I'm the only one getting nervous.
Malcolm, it's a date, so do you want to hold hands?
Yes, she's not nervous at all. To her, I'm just like a dog that never bites. Then, yes. I'll bite her. She'll never think of me as a man if she keeps on treating me like a cute little boy. I might as well just bite her and play along with her joke. It's a date, so let's hold hands.
Sure. Okay then, let's go, Malcolm.
Senpai, I thought we were going that way.
Yes, this way.
Huh? What? I thought she would make fun of me more. It's unexpected.
You like salt-flavored popcorn?
Yes. You like caramel?
Yeah, do you want some?
Yes, just a bite.
Here you go, open your mouth.
Thanks. Yep, caramel is good too.
Yeah.
I played cool, but it's embarrassing. No, she makes fun of me because I always get embarrassed. If I play it natural like this, it won't be fun for her to mock me.
He's a goofball that sometimes make my heart skip a bit, but it seems like he's doing it intentionally today. Boo! It's as if he's winning now. It was fun, wasn't it?
Yes, I don't usually watch romance movies, but this one was interesting.
Really? Which part did you like?
Well, I especially liked the last scene where...
In the last scene.
Oh!
A senpai made a move to kiss like this.
Whoa!
Do you want to kiss like that, Malcolm?
She's so close. I need to calm down. It's her usual tactic. I need to play it calm. I have to bite her hand. Yes. What? Are you gonna kiss me?
Oh.
See? She doesn't know what to do when I talk back like that.
Malcolm, others are watching.
They're all couples, so they don't care about us.
Oh.
Just kidding. Don't make fun of me if you... Oh, wow!
If you what?
I'm
not gonna stop. If you like it, then I'll play with you more.
I think I made a big mistake.
Malcolm, you said that you don't care about other people watching us, right?
Wait a sec.
No, I won't. You have to take responsibility of your own words.
It was better when she was just making fun of me as a joke. I was always clueless against her jokes. I can never compete against her when she gets serious. Bonus!
Malcolm!
What is it?
There's a very glamorous lady sitting in table 3. Do you want to go take her order?
No.
Why not? The lady used to hit on High and Era might still work today.
Really? Then I'll give it a try.
Huh?
Tsukubane no.
Huh? What's that?
It's a traditional Japanese poem. She doesn't work at all.